Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Sausage Boys podcast. This is your host, the South Coast poster child, aka the mannequin from Newtown. I go by the name of Jackson Grant. That right there on the ones and twos, that's a man you know and a man you love. He goes by the name of the Terry Crews of Sydney, aka the Steamroller. Karim Diallo, give it up for him, everybody. How the hell are you doing, my dude?
I just swallowed a little bit of water weirdly.
And we got a very special guest on today. Maybe the most appearances. You're running for the title.
I think you are. Who else? Is there anyone else? A man who could not be named anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, all right. We're already starting it hot. We're already starting it hot right there.
We're starting it hot.
It's
the
a hopeless
Voldemort-esque type fucking, yeah.
It's a hopeless romantic. It's Vishaal Nandavar.
Thank you. Thanks again for having me.
He's also starting it hot with the seasoning level of his dinner tonight.
What are you making? Do you cook?
Not really. I don't really cook.
If you're cooking something, what is it going to be?
Honestly, I don't really cook. I mostly just use the air fryer. I just get like meat. I'm already leading Karim into a fucking joke right there.
What do you?
Some fresh meat and then
meat.
just...
You're just kind of like a meat guy.
Mostly, yeah, and then
you
just
like
put
to
it
kind of...
Yeah.
Where do you put the meat usually? If you're
the
hungry?
air fryer. Yeah.
Okay. Is that the code word for something?
Yeah, it's a euphemism. I don't know.
Okay. That's good. Isn't that what you believe in? You're a euphemism?
What are you literally cooking in the air fryer? What's the average night? You go home.
Yeah. What are we expecting at the Nandavar household? The pad. You've got a bachelor pad, I think.
Are you living alone? You got a bachelor pad?
Yeah, yeah.
You
I
Kid
live
Cudi
by
right now.
myself,
You're
yeah.
Mr. Solo Dolo.
Yeah. I live by myself. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So you get home,
Yeah.
take off your shoes.
Shoes off? Because you kept your shoes on in my house, so you must be.
Oh no! I
man.
just assumed that.
You just thought it. You
I
just
just
thought it
thought-
was like a joke. You're just like, I'm just going to disrespect this guy's house.
Yeah, exactly.
I would never do this in my own house.
The amount of stuff you fucking mentioned to me on your podcast, the fucking shoes thing is the least of your. Anyways.
So you literally went in to kind of prove a point. It's like
Yeah, I'm like what's it? Rick James.
Yeah,
the
you're
Charlie
literally
Murphy's
about
head,
to be
just
like, hey, how about I stretch out?
fuck your couch.
Say my sister's hot again. Say my sister's hot again.
Look,
Say I like eating curry every night for dinner. Say it.
See, that's one thing.
Say I got a red dot on my head. Say I drive for Uber. Go on. Say I work at a 7-Eleven. Slurp machine broken. I work here.
All right, now we're coming in hot.
Now we're
Right,
coming
that was good. I'll
we're
give it that.
getting
Put the applause right there.
No, but there is no shade. Like, I wear shoes in my house. I don't expect people to take shoes off.
Yeah. Well, unless I'm in like an Indian household or like an Asian household, then yeah, you kind of.
Oh, so you literally just assume that I don't have that rule.
Yeah, I just assumed. Yeah.
Okay.
I pretty much stereotyped you from the minute I saw you. I was like, does this guy want his shoes up?
We're in the ghetto. We're in a black household.
You
We're
go,
cool.
yeah.
in the ghetto. Yeah.
Only got to wear J's in this house. You got to be someone.
Keep them socks on. I don't want to see them toes.
As long as you in somewhere fresh, I don't mind. As long as they fresh.
Yep. So you take your shoes off, and then.
Yeah. I mean, look, I have been lazy over the last few months, mostly getting just DoorDash and Uber Eats, but when I do cook, it's mostly like like the stuff from Woolworths, just like pre-seasoned type chicken and just put it
What
in.
kind of chicken?
What did I get? I think like lemon and chili,
Lemon chili.
Yeah, lemon
That's
and
good.
chili.
I was having like a real lazy one the other day, and I got like groceries. You get your groceries delivered.
Yeah.
And I got like a packet of buffalo wings
Buffalo.
to put in the oven.
Yeah, you're acting like Bill. You're
And
Buffalo
I put
Bill.
them in the oven, but once I like took them out, I just couldn't enjoy them
Really?
because I was too terrified that I was going to get food poisoning from these.
That's why you go with the air fryer. The chances of you getting food poisoning.
When did you become British?
What?
Chances? Where did that come from?
You say chances?
Yeah, he literally hit us with the chances.
I don't know. Did I actually
Do you think
say
you're
that?
better than us? You think you can wear your shoes in my house? You think you speak better than us?
This
become-
peasant won't mind. What are the chances he would care if I do not remove my shoes?
Oh, please.
No, it's,
what are the chances I'll get it in my air fryer? Seriously, Jackson. If you're going to go buffalo wings, you do it in an air fryer. You know the chances. Honestly, the chances that you're going to get food poisoning from an air fryer are basically impossible.
Surely these two imbeciles will not mind if I keep my shoes on. Oh, no, actually, Vishaal, can you take your shoes off? How quaint.
Oh, man. You got the Indian Prime Minister. Sorry, the British Prime Minister.
It may as well be Indian Prime Minister nowadays.
Yeah.
Did you see the things?
Yeah.
Everyone's saying, like, what is it, all the EU countries or... not EU, what is it? It's like UK, Ireland, Scotland, UK. Apparently it's all brown people.
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mostly, yeah.
What do you think their shoe situation?
Just in Buckingham Palace, it's like the chances they want me to wear my shoes. Preposterous. I'm going to keep them on. Keeping them on, of course.
Oh, man, yeah.
It's carpet. You can't wear shoes on carpet. That's the rule. Have you got carpet apartment?
No.
No, he has
All
carpet
tile.
in his garage.
It's all tile. Is a depressing way to live.
He has.
I'm not gonna lie.
He has carpet in his garage.
No, but it's
And
easy
I'm
to
with
maintain.
you. I got like cold wood and tile.
Yeah.
Not good. You need some carpet in a house, especially a
Vishaal has
bedroom.
carpet in his garage. Because he uses it to fly off to work. What are we doing here? I'm just taking the chance.
Oh my
Jesus!
What do you do? Yeah, how do you get that thing serviced?
You just pull up to like the mechanic. Hey guys, hey, what I do with this thing? Give it a quick
I'm
vacuum.
here to get my carpet serviced.
The chances that you two gentlemen would be able to service my carpet.
Do you have to put fuel in it? Or do you have to put fuel in it, or does it run off tea and head bubbles?
This has to be the hottest
Oh man.
way to start like an episode.
I think
like
it might
the
be.
first,
Legitimately.
yeah, we're not even 5. I don't know how. But yeah,
I'm physically
Just-
hot.
yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah, and we're not even past your shoes yet. You've taken your shoes off.
Oh man.
You
Yeah.
step onto the cold tiles.
No, I wear what do you call it?
Slides.
Slides. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What do you do? So you take the things off and then you put slides on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
You're a slide
Slippers or
man.
slides?
Hmm?
Are they slippers like Ugg boots or something?
No. They're the Adidas ones.
Oh, Adidas slides.
Oh, yeah.
Do you wear them outside of the house?
Yeah,
or
I
they're-
do. They're actually pretty. Yeah, very comfortable.
I was like, what's the point of even having them then? Why not just wear shoes? Literally, why not just wear shoes?
Why are you lying to us about taking your shoes off?
you wouldn't.
No, I don't take shoes. Like, okay, so the thing with taking off your shoes,
The truth comes out now. You don't take your
I
shoes
don't.
off.
Not in my household, but if
To be honest, guys, I'm actually not Indian.
no, I don't take shoes.
I'm
off
just
my
like I'm a Greek guy with a tan from LA. I don't know, there's something funny there.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, that's it. Like, I don't take my shoes off at my place, my own house. But if I'm at, especially if it's an Indian house.
Is that an Indian thing to do?
Yeah,
I've
it
never
is.
heard you do that.
It
in
is,
Indian
yeah.
houses.
It is an Indian.
I know
thing.
it's an Asian thing to do.
Asian,
Yeah.
yeah. Indians, yeah.
Indians give you like a pile of mud. Cow excrement. You're like, hey, yeah, no, we've got the cow excrement
I'm
over
just-
there. Can you?
You know what?
some Indian dude like, yo, put them shoes back on. Your toenails aren't gross enough.
Oh man.
You're like laughing because your toenails aren't like this long.
I was at the doctor the other day. I needed to get like a script or something.
Yeah.
And this guy
When
behind
a
me
heart
walked
breaks,
up.
no, it don't break easy.
Getting the script reference in.
How could you get a script made of? It already exists. You're not
They're actually a great band from the early to like 2000s.
2010s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the dude, there was a dude that walked like up. Oh, yeah, there was a dude that like walked past. He just had the grossest like toenails that were hanging over.
Oh, he
I was
literally,
like,
he had sockless, he's in sandals.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I was like, I pray to God, that's why he's here. just summed up with like the.
I
There's
think
no excuse for
if
it.
that's your start, you're probably not doing well.
Mm.
That's usually
Yeah.
the starter. If you got it starts from the nails. It literally starts from the feet up.
Yeah.
If you got crazy toenails, the rest of you probably isn't doing fine.
Yeah.
God.
that's- yeah.
Honestly, what's going on? Why are Indians growing their toenails out?
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's just a weird.
For scratching their pet monkey.
Wow.
It's from an episode of The Simpsons. It's from an episode of The Simpsons. It is.
Good, that's
it
good.
is.
Okay.
That's good. What's your thoughts on a poo?
We've been over it. You don't like a poo, do you?
No, I don't mind Apu, but I just wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons because of Apu.
I don't mind a poo, but
I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons for the same reason. Getting a bit too
There's something
trigger happy
there.
over here.
Yeah. There's something there. Yeah.
Oh man. But yeah, what's going on? What are your thoughts on a poo? I gotta put some aircon on. It's actually getting hot in here.
Yeah.
I'm literally getting hot in here.
No, we did speak of poo, didn't we?
Yeah, we did it on a Patreon episode, which I think it was a Patreon. I don't think it was a main one. With Brendan. I remember we talked about like animated shows, Simpsons, South Park, and yeah, I did mention that. We talked. Yeah, we've covered a lot. Just
Now I'm trying to work out you. I'm trying to work that out.
You've also covered a lot of man with your semen. There we go.
that was good.
All right,
Yeah.
so you put your slides on. First thing you do.
Yeah.
What's the first thing you do?
Yeah, what are you
after
doing
that?
when you get? What's your routine? Keys on the little. Do you ever plays about your keys?
Yeah. Okay, keep it on like the counter. Yeah.
Nice keys there. What else?
Not much. I think. Wait, are you talking about like when I get back home from work? Well,
Yeah,
I work
correct,
3
yeah.
days in the office.
Really?
Sorry, at home. Sorry. So basically, my morning routine is.
You finish your day at work at your desk. You go to the front door, take your shoes off,
Yeah.
put your slides on, and walk outside.
Vishal's home. Back from work.
I'm home. Like Lou. Yeah, so the days where I'm working from home, I wake up 30 minutes before my shift, but between that time, just before I start, I meditate 10 minutes a day.
Okay.
Oh,
Really?
I'm a regular, like, I'm the daily meditator now. Like, I've been sort of meditating on and off for years, but now I'm like...
do you set a
That's like a
timer?
No, I use an app called Calm, and I use, like,
Okay.
their sort of modules to, like, meditate. It's like 10-minute sessions. I think 10 minutes...
This isn't a religious meditation.
No, it's just I mean, you can meditate religiously, but that's different. So
Do you hum?
Yeah, you can hum. There's like different types. I mostly just focus.
Vishal.
No, I meditate. I mostly focus on the breath. So I just breathe in, breathe out, that sort of thing. Yeah, just focus on that. And if a thought pops up, sometimes I do have that. So I look.
Any sexy ladies pop up sometimes when you're meditating and it turns into a masturbation?
Yeah. Do you ever go?
Nah, that's never happened.
Do you ever go? You're meditating. And you're like, I'm so cool for doing this.
Yeah. Do you ever
Girls
hit that
probably
one?
Love me.
Do you hit
No,
that
don't
one?
Do you
It's
ever
like,
go, I'm
I
the best
can't-
at this?
I can't wait to talk about this on a podcast. I can't wait. I don't know, guys. Like, I guess I'm just like a meditation guy. That's just me.
No.
That work.
Well, that's the thing. I don't. Yeah, I just do it just from my. Yeah, just for me.
Just for your mental.
You're just using thoughts.
Yeah, no, well, that's the thing, though. The whole idea is to not, like, if you have a thought, see, I think there's been a lot of, like, I think misinformation about meditation, which is, weirdly I rhymed, but there has been a lot of that where people think that you're not
MC
supposed MC Punjabi, I don't know.
Punjabi MC.
Punjabi
It would be
MC,
easy
yeah,
way
yeah,
to
just
do it.
reverse.
Yeah.
Where people think that you're not supposed to have thoughts while you meditate. That's not the whole point. The point is when you have a thought, you acknowledge it and it eventually goes away. That's the whole thing. Because you're focusing on the breath, even if you have a thought, it just sort of just goes off into the...
Like a bully.
Yeah, just think about your bullies and they'll go away.
Like that police officer staring at you on the bus.
All that meditation's gonna do nothing, Vishaal. I'll see you at recess. Be ready. And I better have my homework as well.
Have you ever been beaten up?
Have I been beaten up?
Yeah.
I've been beaten up by a high school bully.
No, I haven't been beaten.
But
I've gotten in a
you've
fight.
beaten something up.
Pow, 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 pow. That's you, big man. That's you.
That's all you. That's all you, man.
All right, I'll take that, I think.
You think that ever happens during like a train? Oh, yeah, you getting it, man. Like ever hyping the other guy on? You're hitting that good.
I've never been on a train, so I can't.
You've only been on the top of a train.
There you go. I'll get. You know what? Just for all this is 2024. Any racist shit Kerm says, I'm just gonna go with it,
Okay,
and
that's
just
good.
like I'm starting new year. You know, not gonna get triggered. Like just make go full at it. Just
Okay, nice.
I mean, we already did for the first 5 minutes.
I know, yeah. We still got
We still got some more time. Yeah.
So what goes on? You're putting your keys down. What do you usually do to end a day? Let's say you've had a day at the office.
What are you doing to wind down?
What do I do? I mostly watch
Porn.
YouTube. That's
Who
basically
are you watching?
just a bunch of random
Be
shit.
real. Who exactly are you watching on YouTube? Who's
Yeah.
your go-to person? And we all know ours. Mine is Mike Thurston, a bodybuilder. He's having like lavish
Go
adventures
to
around
is
Europe.
the Sausage Boys on YouTube.
Okay, yeah, go watch us.
Yeah, watch
Hello.
them. They're on YouTube. Yeah. I don't know. I just watch a bunch of random ones. I'm actually been getting into this, like, sort of like, what do you call it? There's a docuseries that's come out recently about. It's called Quiet on Set. Have you heard about it? It's about like the Nickelodeon, like, you know those. Nick shows
is this the
from-
one with like Drake Bell where he was
Yeah.
saying that I was touched,
Yeah.
stuff like that?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
happened? I remember he said like I fell asleep and I woke up and
Yeah,
I
he
was
was
being sexually assaulted.
Yeah, and the guy as well. He's been on like a bunch of Nickelodeon shows. As
Really?
An actor. Yeah.
How does that work? Getting sexually assaulted while you sleep as a young boy. That's a pretty hard
Well,
thing to
the
do.
thing was he was drugged, right? So
was he drugged?
He was drugged. Yeah.
Oh,
Who? Drake Bell.
Yeah, he was drugged, and he was like 14 or 15 at the time.
Really?
He was drugged, so he used to crash at this guy's place, right? And then I think one night he drugged Drake Bell.
Yeah.
And then I think just out of the haze, like, he just woke up and this guy was assaulting him.
Dang.
And I think he ran out of the guy's place and immediately told his mom.
I heard that, yeah.
And he called, yeah. But the thing
The
about
guy's
the
like,
whole
what are you
thing-
going to do? Tell your mom?
But this is the thing.
You
though.
liked it.
Okay, we're move on from that. We're gonna move on from that. No, but like the thing is, this guy is
You
held
think he
that
liked it?
No, but that's the thing. He's held that secret for like 25 years.
If not, why can't we talk about it?
You fucking way. I'm not gonna laugh at that.
He's a
This is very-
teenager. He probably liked it.
Drake Bell held on to the secret for 25 years.
25 years.
Why did he tell the public?
I don't know.
He's
That's
coming
the
out,
cra-
he's ringing that bell.
No, but that's the thing. That's
I got something to say.
no, but see, this is a weird thing about that.
He woke up to ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, see, the reason I got into this because I kind of grew up watching those shows when I was a
Yeah.
kid, right? The old Nickelodeon, especially from the
100%.
guy, the
Drake and
Drake and Josh, Keenan and Kel, some of the
yeah.
best sitcoms.
And he was the cool guy.
He was the cool guy. Imagine
He was
doing
the-
it.
I
Yeah.
I actually wanted to grow my hair like Drake.
You wanted to drug him.
Like, no.
I was a kid. I was like, if I had it my way, I would have drugged
no,
that guy and
no.
sexually assaulted
No.
him.
Also, I mean, why? I don't know why I'm like defending. Like he was like 6 years older than me. Anyways,
I love the way he's like, no, I wouldn't do that. What? What? I want to drug him? Of course not.
I don't know. I should have never brought this subject up. I have to get it back on it. No, but like that's the thing, because like he got in trouble a few years ago for like child endangerment, where he
Oh,
was
the
like,
dude that drugged him.
no, Drake Bell.
Oh, Drake and Jet. He personally.
No, he was DMing this girl that he met on Instagram who was
Yeah.
underage, and he was like sending explicit stuff.
Oh, how old was she?
She was like 15, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang.
But here's the weird thing. You know, like when
He's probably. Do you know what happens as well when you're sexually assaulted? You stay in that mindset.
you say it like in
Yeah.
that kid mindset. Yeah, so that's the thing.
Oh, I'm going one step further. I'm thinking, is this like a move? He's been caught for like sliding into this girl's DM.
See, that's
Just
Kevin
Spacey
no,
a little bit.
No.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I thought that initially, but then
Yeah, Drake Bell's talking to this underage girl, and then he comes out and he's like, well, everyone, I'm actually gay.
No,
Impossible.
no, I thought of that as well. But like, he could have mentioned that straight after the trial, but he kept silent for like 2 years, and he's only bringing up this shit now, right?
Dang.
You know why? Is because he actually reported the guy. The guy actually went to jail. He was in court and all.
Whoa, really? He served?
Yeah, the crazy thing about that guy, he served like 15 months, and then
Dang.
the thing is,
That's a long time. That's a long time.
15 months. Like
Yeah.
he registered as a sex offender. However, he managed to get a job working for Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. The only thing
He's in
was
international waters. What do you expect? He's love having you. I love having you here. It's
I
it's
love
the best.
yes.
That's the best thing. Yeah, my favorite person.
I'm floored.
That was so good. Sweet live on deck, but no, but
go.
that's look, the documentary series hasn't come out in Australia yet, but so I'm actually curious to watch it, even though it's gonna ruin my childhood a bit because
Really?
there was also stuff about the creator of these shows having like this weird foot fetish.
This is Dan Schneider.
Dan Schneider. I mean, look, the internet had been talking about this guy
For years. It's been like 10 years or more.
and then now it's sort of and you're like
Dan Schneider's the reason that white people wear shoes in their house.
Hey, call that. Wow. Jackson.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop.
No, like.
We're gonna stop my
Okay, that's the last one. That's the last one.
In here.
No, but
Yeah.
damn, that was that was a good one.
That was a very nice one.
That's why we get
I'm
1,000
calling it. This
views
is
per
like-
episode.
This is the best episode.
And it better
so
be
far.
the same.
No, this is the best episode so far. I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
All right. Yeah, but Dan Schneider.
This goes downhill. We're like, you know what? But yeah, Dan Schneider.
Yeah, like there's like footage, like like in the show they've had like there was a scene where Ariana Grande is like
Yes.
like it was all like
It's a foot, isn't it? Wasn't Nickelodeon a foot for a while or something?
Yeah, I think they started off
Something weird?
and then it went to a splat and yeah.
That was the jizz. Imagine being.
And then it goes to like a cigarette and the guy like.
Oh man, yeah. So
man.
that's So I've been sort of like because I haven't watched the series yet, but I've been watching like commentary on the series, and like I've seen like a Drake Bell podcast.
He
interview.
came out with a podcast.
No, he had a podcast. He had an
Oh, he
interview.
had a podcast.
No. He was interviewed on a podcast.
Oh, I thought he had a podcast. Ring my bell.
No, he actually had. He tried to start a podcast a few years
Really?
ago with his wife. It was called Drake and Janet. 'Cause that's his wife. I know, right?
But she couldn't
Yeah.
make the episode. She was too busy studying for high school.
He's just got to let it go. You have to kind of do something else. I'm surprised he's not in other things. Maybe he was legitimately.
You know what?
traumatized from it.
Okay, so like how Drake was like the cool guy and like
Yeah.
that, and then Josh was like the nerd. But
Literally.
if you think about it, it's the complete opposite
If
in
you've
real
got to
life.
drug one of them, who's it going to be? Do you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
not going for some loser.
Oh, Josh looked always tired. It's probably because he was just staying up. He's like, I'm not. He did. He looked so tired.
Wow.
I'm not sorry for that. He does look tired. What's that guy's name?
Josh Peck.
Imagine that episode. Josh walks in and sees Drake getting filleted on a lounge.
no.
Oh, this dude's on like Oxfam or whatever it's called. What's that drug? Ozempic.
Wait,
For
Josh?
sure.
No. He actually lost a bunch of weight. Just
Oh my gosh, what
Yeah.
comes? Yeah, so here we go. Drake's passed down in a lounge, getting filleted by a man. Josh walks in. He's like, huh? Megan's in the corner with like pills. Take that, boobs.
oh god. Okay, now
Drake, Megan. Yo. Drake wakes up, what?
I watched a scene the other day of Drake and Josh. I never watched the show. I didn't like.
It's so yeah.
It's a
on TV.
great.
It's the
such
greatest.
good-
It's one of the
such
greatest
a-
kid shows ever.
It's so
It's
solid.
solid. The
They-
writing is
solid.
solid, but
They,
anyways, go
they
on.
built a tree house.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then they're on the inside of the tree house. And then Josh walks over and he's like, Drake, where's the door?
yeah.
They just didn't have a door. He's like, I was gonna like cut it out with the drill. And he's like, okay, we'll go get the drill. And then Drake just walks into the wall. And he's like, we've got a problem. And then Josh goes, you think?
Yes. That. Yeah. That's actually one of the most iconic scenes from the show.
I can't
And
even
from the
remember
last
that.
scene.
I
Yeah,
haven't-
no, it's actually one of the most iconic scenes from the
Really?
show. Yeah.
So you're a big Drake
Yeah, I watched it.
DJ
like,
head.
Yeah, I watched it. Like, I'm probably more of a Keenan and Kel fan, but like
Okay.
Drake and Josh is definitely up there.
What's Keenan and Kel? I gotta look that one up.
They work at like a milk bar or something like that, do they?
Wait, who?
Keenan and Kel? I never watched it.
No, they work at they work at a so Keenan works at a grocery store.
Oh,
Kel
okay.
just comes into the grocery store, just drinks up all the orange soda, and that's
That's pretty good. It's
And
a
they
nice
just get into
stereotype.
trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, this is Keenan.
Keenan Thompson from Saturday Night Live.
He's just been killing it forever.
Yeah, he mustn't have gotten diddled.
No, it doesn't seem like neither him or Kel have gone.
Can you have a good career after you've been sexually assaulted by like a producer? That's what I don't know. Like, is that possible?
I don't. Okay, see, there's been like this.
Or is it the opposite? Can you only have a successful career after you've been sexually assaulted?
No, I don't think so. Because if you see, like, if that was the case, then like
I would be a millionaire.
That would be Tom Hanks.
who was this guy? Corey Feldman. He was actually talking about this
Yeah.
way before, and like this guy is now just like
Corey in the house.
no. Corey Feldman.
No, I literally thought it was.
He was a black Israelite. What up? I'm named Corey Feldman. I can't remember how Corey.
No, but like that guy was from Stand By Me. He was like a big kid actor.
It's
Corey
a party
Feldman.
every week, baby. Corey,
Like, he talked-
Corey in
yeah.
the house.
Like there was like another actor as well named Corey called Corey Haim.
Oh yeah.
Apparently they both
The two
got like
Coreys,
molested and like these Hollywood producers. Corey managed to survive. Feldman managed to survive, but Haim, he ended up having a drug habit and then just dying from that.
Dang,
Yeah.
yeah. So it doesn't end up well.
Yeah, I don't think. I think that.
If child actors, at least.
See, no, see, like, this is gonna sound very fucking
It's
touchy.
good. We're going.
It's very touchy though, but
Yeah.
like.
That's also what happened to him.
Am
I right?
Good.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, no. If that's done to a child,
That's
I think
Skrillex. I don't know. That's a joke just for us.
I don't know. No, but like if that happened to a child, then like there's no coming out. Like,
Yeah.
where do you think a lot of these? It's not just child stars, but anyone who's been molested as a child.
Like,
Like
yeah.
majority of them fall into like drug addiction, like hardcore type of shit.
Yes.
Either homelessness, or they fall into the trap of being in abusive relationships, like that sort of thing, right? So I really don't think that
It's possible.
it's no.
Yeah.
If you're an adult, like.
If you're like Terry Crews or something like that, we're not talking about maybe Terry Crews of Sydney, but the real Terry Crews. But you're a
Yeah.
grown man getting like groped by like a man in the industry.
Yeah,
It's
look-
probably fine.
Yeah, no, because you can emotionally handle it, or you can
Yes.
take even it. You'll feel obviously he felt violated at the time that it happened, but he was able to process it. Whereas if you're a child and that happens to you, like that's the last thing you'd want like a grown person to do is to do that to you. That's the last thing because children look up to adults. They trust. Try to build trust in adults, and once that's gone,
Yeah.
then they try and look for it elsewhere.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's a very. I guess you've got Amanda Bynes. I think she must have
like
some crazy
that
stuff
whole
done.
that whole thing like, but it was weird though because I think I heard somewhere that apparently her experience in Nickelodeon was pretty chill. Like she did.
Okay.
So there might have been something that happened outside of that would have gone like made her this crazy or whatever.
Yeah, or was it like undiagnosed mental illness?
Probably, yeah. Probably,
guess.
or even like the Disney Channel stars. Like now we're talking about the Nickelodeon ones, but back then it was like, oh, look at Miley Cyrus, she's twerking on stage with Robin Thicke, or like.
Oh yeah, that's right. Disney. So I was gonna say, imagine like, let's say you're a Disney star, you're looking
Yeah.
at all the Nickelodeon stars getting like their feet exposed, getting touched.
Yeah.
And you're in Disney being like, this is just chill here. We don't do any of that stuff.
Yeah,
We're
but
the
then
cool
that's
guys.
that's on camera. What about off camera? That's a different story.
What was going
You're
on?
saying
at
they are
Disney?
getting their feet touched off camera.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
You're
that. but
hypothesizing.
I'm hypothesizing. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
saying that it actually happened, but you don't know. Like again, why
Disney. Well, all the Disney stars seem to be pretty level-headed.
would didn't Demi Lovato like
Oh,
overdosed?
was she Disney?
Yeah, she's Disney. Selena
Yeah.
Gomez.
Jonas Brothers.
Yeah,
What
Jonas
did they
Brothers.
do?
is killing it.
Yeah,
They're
Jonas
killing
Brothers are killing
They're
it.
just sick, yeah.
Yeah, one of them married one of the hottest Bollywood stars in the world. Like that.
You'd like that.
That
yeah.
no, that was crazy. Like when I knew
You
like
would like
the
that, wouldn't you?
I remember like Jonas Brothers and like Priyanka Chopra sort of becoming big around
Oh,
the same time.
yes.
The last thing I would think of was like, oh yeah, the youngest Jonas Brothers is gonna marry Priyanka Chopra. Because
Chopra, I barely even know her.
Time.
Wait, so one of the Jonas Brothers
He's
wife-
married. He's married to one of the biggest Bollywood
So
stars.
what are they
in the
doing?
world.
One shoe
Is
on, one
Priyanka-
shoe off?
Yes, bring the cover man. That's good. And he's like 10 years younger than her.
Is she a Bollywood star?
She's one of the biggest Bollywood stars. right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Priyanka Chopra. You would have heard of her.
Chopra, I barely even know her. I said it earlier. I'm doubling up. What's she in?
She's in like she's in the new Baywatch movie. She's been like in a bunch of movies. She even had her own TV show called
Baywatch in
Quantico.
India.
Not Baywatch in India, but like the reboot
Oh,
that took
okay.
place with Zac Efron and all that. She's in it.
What are they? They're the River Ganges.
I don't know.
Ganges. Is that in India?
Yeah, it's in India.
I got it right.
Originally called Ganga. It's Ganges is the white name.
Opaganga style. I like that one.
I'm so tempted to give you a
Opaganga style.
So you're going conspiracies. That's what you're doing on YouTube.
No.
watching-
I was big. Conspiracies.
You just like watching kids getting touched. That's kind of your thing. You're
that's
like,
not my.
I get home from work and I just like hearing about kids getting touched.
no.
That's just kind of what I'm into.
No. I wasn't.
Everyone's got their thing. Like I watch like fitness people, but you're married to like just watching kids get touched.
I watch a lot of this guy named Rick Beato.
Who?
Rick Beato,
Oh, the music guy, yeah.
Music guy. I
Rick
fucking love-
Beato?
Yeah, he's like he's a teacher, and I watch a lot of his stuff. He does like a lot of like interviews with like these big time musicians. He's like a YouTuber, but he's managed to like interview some of the best musicians. I watch a lot of
Ricky's
his,
doing that, is he?
Ricky Beato, yeah.
Ricky Beato.
Ricky
B.
Beato, yeah.
Ricky
So
B.
I watch him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about. And it's just like, I know. Sometimes I just get like
Ricky Tomatoes.
Ricky Tomatoes, yeah. No, but you said as well like you just watch fitness stuff.
I usually watch fitness stuff and travel vlogs usually.
Do you watch a lot of stand up on YouTube?
No. I'd never
Actually,
watch it at home. I watch
Really?
it like if I'm at the gym or like driving. When I'm at home, it's strictly like fitness or travel.
Right.
I'm very particular about the stuff I watch at home.
I've been trying to cut off like YouTube addiction. Like
YouTube addiction's a huge one.
especially if you have
That's
the
killing
app.
me.
You know, with the app, like if you have like the YouTube app on your phone or on your tablet, one time I'll be like watching a video and in the middle of it I see another video just pop up on the feed and I just watch it like halfway
Yeah.
through or not even like
Literally, that's my like current state or constant state
Yeah.
with my computer. I usually have around 50 tabs open at all times. Where it'd be, I get home usually, YouTube up, video I like, I put YouTube up again.
Yeah.
Next video, and I usually line up like 10.
Yeah.
And I probably watch like maybe half or like 2 videos.
I'll do that too, and I also want to accomplish watching. I pull out like this 2-hour video,
Okay.
like a live stream or something like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I want to get all the information in, but I know that I don't have to watch this whole thing, so then I just watch it for 1 minute in 15-minute increments.
Yes.
And I close it and I've learned nothing.
Yes.
And then I just move on to the next one.
Yeah. I do that as well. Like I'll be on my phone while a YouTube, like a 2-hour podcast or interview.
Okay,
Just sometimes I'll just be on, and that's something I've been trying to work
100%.
on. Is
The
just,
Instagrams. I'll pull up Instagram, have a YouTube video going on. I'm
yeah,
like,
YouTube's
chilling.
That's why I've been trying to like watch like a lot more like Netflix and Prime Video and all that sort of
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah,
Actual
movies
stuff.
are so good because you come out of it having accomplished something.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't
YouTube,
know-
you're
I
a
don't know-
weirdo.
Yeah, I don't know anything I've watched in YouTube.
And what you
It's like
can't talk to
nonsense.
anyone about anything
Yeah.
on
Of course.
YouTube. Yeah.
It's like the weirdest stuff as well. You'll go down some weird rabbit holes. Will just be like someone making like a
Yeah.
Literally,
Like
there's
a
nothing.
fence?
There's nothing. Like you just brought up Rick Beato, and I shut down emotionally. We can't talk about that. If you're like,
because that's also a thing. It's just like only a few people know about Rick Beato.
I don't
or,
know
like,
Rick Beato. I feel like
so
I'm out
if
of
you're
the
into
loop.
music or like if you're like you play an instrument, you would know who he is.
Yeah.
But if it's like some fitness guy, you're like, oh yeah, you probably
Yeah,
mentioned him,
of
and I won't.
course.
Whereas on Netflix, it's like a bunch of movies that everyone can watch, or it's. Like I actually watched Oppenheimer yesterday.
Oh,
that it
what
came
you put
out.
on?
Long as fuck.
Really?
It was like 3
What
hours.
was?
It was 3. I haven't watched a movie that long since The Irishman.
Oh, yeah.
have you
from
seen it?
Scorsese.
I haven't seen it
Which
yet.
one? Oppenheimer?
Oppie. No, I haven't
Yeah, you
seen
gotta
the
watch it.
Oppenheimer.
Spoiler? How you feel about a spoiler?
Maybe no spoiler.
No spoiler. But
Yeah.
what did you think? No spoiler.
Non-spoiler.
Not good.
How did you didn't like it?
Pretty boring.
I saw Oppenheimer literally down at Town Hall recently.
Yeah.
Just a dude with the hat,
Yeah.
the suit. I think it might be coming back.
I saw Oppenheimer recently as well.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, it was Vishaal on a stage dropping a bomb. It's bombing.
I did quote the Bhagavad Gita as well. 'Cause I'm a Hindu. Hello. I don't know.
nice
I was trying to save myself with that one.
that's very
Sorry from that.
You
diss.
could have let me sit in my bomb. But that's why they call you Oppenheimer.
Yeah. No. It was long. Parts of it were good, and then there were some parts of it that I don't. Like I said, this.
Yeah.
I can't spoil it, but
Yeah. But you enjoyed it all in all?
Yeah, I didn't get the whole hype of the whole thing last year.
Okay. You haven't
Did you
watched
watch
Barbie?
it? No, apparently it's coming on binge soon.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I've been watching recently? The last season of Curb, the new.
Please don't spoil anything.
No spoilers.
Yeah, I really want to watch that.
You gotta watch it.
really
You have
wanna
to.
watch
It
that.
is.
Is it good?
It is good. Better
Better
than
than
the
the last one? Wow. The
No,
last
no.
one I loved.
I didn't like the last one.
Really?
I liked the season before
Yeah.
the last one.
Okay, so you're done watching YouTube videos at home.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
What's next? You pick up the
What
guitar.
Oh, yeah, you're doing guitar videos for everyone that doesn't know.
Yeah, okay. So here's the thing: if I'm like listening to a song and
Yeah.
then I go, "Oh yeah, I think I can learn that."
Let's break this puppy out. Do you kind of dust it off a little bit?
No, I don't. I've been playing it on and off here and there. It's not like been like months or years since I obviously. But what I do is okay.
I'm learning like 3 a week or something or more.
Again, it depends if I have time. If I'm at home all day,
Yeah.
then I'll start to. Or if it's like I really love this riff and I want to play it, or I want to learn it,
Yes.
then I'll put it out.
Okay, nice.
So it'll take in the past it took me a while to learn a particular song.
Yeah.
It took me like maybe a few hours, but now I'm able to like understand. Oh yeah, this is this chord, that chord, this change. The weird thing about these guitar covers, I used to be very self-conscious about playing the guitar.
Why?
To me, I don't know. I was
You were scared that women were going to come and talk to you?
yeah, exactly.
Ask you about like, hey, it's really cool.
Yeah, Karim knows me so well.
I'm kind of scared. I was scared that I was going to get attention from women.
No, but that's a weird thing. I've always been like because I grew up with like metalheads, and a lot of them played like the shreddy type of guitar, and I used to get very like insecure
Why?
because I couldn't shred like that.
Because you play music that girls like.
That should be on my.
Like, sorry guys, I'm a bit scared.
Invisible one. That's invisible one. No, no, but yeah, I just like how the hell how can you fucking like play like 100 notes in a.
How do those guys go when it like comes to fingering? They must be
Vishaal?
like, they must be experts.
Sure.
Just in terms of just the pure hand movement.
Yeah.
The finger movement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
You would get
so.
in that thing, you'd be like,
Yeah, I think I don't know. Like probably they're probably good at it, but whether they've used it for that reason, I don't know.
Do you ever find you have like a bit of an advantage with your guitar background and like control over your fingers when it comes to pleasuring a woman? Where she's like, dang.
It's a weird question, but
It's just an honesty thing. Like, I have a bit of an advantage. I play guitar.
Yeah.
Dude, it's like the whole thing. It's like, hey, you know what they say about guitar players? You'll have a good night.
Yeah, like you go on from the back, kablow, and she goes, "Do you play the bongos?"
I don't know. I can't answer that. I've never had to use my fingers that much when it
Oh, you're just an old penis, man. You're an old fashioned. Like God, like Jesus wants us to do.
Yeah.
Jesus doesn't want us fingering. Why do you think
There we go. Episode title.
Yeah.
Why do you think they?
That's scary.
That was kind of scary, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
doesn't want us fingering.
Why do you think they like put the holes in his hand?
Oh, God.
He did that purposefully as a sign to be like, no fingering.
Yeah.
They didn't put a hole in his penis. They let that thing hang. I would have done something to Jesus' penis.
Yeah.
Pause. If I was like the Romans back then, I would have done something to it.
Well, they weren't even. What were they doing with their nails back then? You probably couldn't even finger.
Oh, you probably couldn't. Was fingering a thing back in like?
That's why we have
zero?
nails.
Where in Rome? I think so. I think like they will definitely like.
You think the Romans were fingering?
You think they were
think so.
fingering?
No, I think like
Indian people definitely aren't. With their,
They are Kama Sutra. They're doing the most.
But
Yeah,
maybe
I don't know if
that's
it
why
is-
they grow out their fingernails
No,
and
I-
toenails so they stop themselves.
No, I don't think they use their hands. It's more so like positions. I think that's more so.
Okay.
I think the Kama Sutra focuses more on like positions and different ways to.
Have you read it? Is it a book or is it like a picture
I've
book?
never
or is
read it. I've never come across it for some reason.
Really?
Is that racist? Is that like someone asking like a Western person whether they've
Have you read 50 Shades of Grey or
Yeah,
like,
or the Beatles
Or the-
or something like that?
the dictionary? Or
Yeah.
is that like asking a Western person? Have you read
You know what
Shakespeare?
is weird? Like, yeah, I know, like that's. See,
That's
that's
like, yo, guy, you know like Shakespeare?
Have you read Hemingway?
see there. Okay, so there was a time in India where we were definitely a lot more. We
Sexual.
explored our sexuality,
Yeah.
and that's why we had the Kama Sutra.
Was there
British-
some gay stuff going on in the Kama Sutra?
I don't know about gay stuff, but it was
Yeah.
mostly straight stuff, from what I know.
Based. I
It
like
was
that.
yeah.
Another W for India.
You have a W for in India.
We don't play like that.
No,
Sorry, I had to do one. That was a sneaky one.
no.
We're
Look,
deeply in the episode.
Yeah, please.
A sneaky one.
Please keep going.
They don't play like that.
Yeah. No, but like, yes. But then when the British came, for some reason, there was this whole like view on like, you know, the British came in with their values.
When was the Kama Sutra?
The
What
British
time?
people walking around going, ew.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
shaming everyone.
Yeah, that's what it is. I feel like I think, unfortunately, especially the last.
British people aren't having sex with
Of course
nothing.
not. They're seeing all these
Exactly.
Indian
That's
people,
yeah. So if you were colonized by the French, it'd be a totally different story. Or
Oh
the
my
Portuguese.
gosh! Imagine how sexual they'd be.
Dude.
They would literally be like superheroes.
Yeah.
Indian people.
Indian French people.
Or Spanish.
Oh my
Majority
gosh.
of majority of like Latin America or South America is like Spanish or Portuguese colonized.
Yeah, it would be like literally someone
Yeah.
with like a tick. They'll just be humping the air non-stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An Indian Spanish.
Yeah.
In-
Oh, yeah. What are we even talking about?
Yeah.
Like, this is like Show Me Bob's.
Yeah, the two
Show me
creepiest groups.
I'm not saying that.
Spanish people and Indian people. If you mix those two ethnicities, you'd have
No, I don't. No. The Spanish people aren't like. Okay, are you talking about Spanish people from Spain or Spanish people?
Latin
from, like,
Americans.
I don't think they're creepy. I think they're suave. They're not
That's
creepy.
because you're attracted to Latin men. But
Do Indian people have disdain for English people?
you apparently didn't when you spoke with an English accent
Yeah.
earlier.
Well, yes and no.
India was the world's superpower before colonization.
At one point, yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I think now
That's a pretty solid L to take.
I feel like now because they have like a British prime minister who is of Indian background.
Okay.
I think we've already and now majority of the second largest populations of Indians outside of the large population of Indians outside of India is in England. I think we're fine with the British now.
So it's a payback.
I think we paid them we got our
Well,
payback pretty.
yeah.
Even though they still have some of our stuff in the British Museum.
Yes.
But but look, when I was a kid, yes, maybe because I was taught a certain way, but then
But we still have your cow.
But then, of course, you listen to Led Zeppelin and the Beatles and the Smiths and, like, Black Sabbath and, like, some of the greatest music. I'm like...
And they wouldn't have been able to make that music unless they invaded India.
Yeah, literally.
Well, to be fair, yeah, where did Kashmir come from, right? The song by Led Zeppelin?
Oh, you're talking about Kashmir.
I thought you were talking about the
Kashmir.
material.
That's the original...
Where's the material come from?
Yeah, there you go. All right.
I don't know why I'm doing that.
Yeah. Okay, so, like, Karim, that's one. So, which part of Africa are you from?
Okay.
I'll turn this back on you.
I'm from a part of Africa known as Sydney, Australia. That's where I'm from, everyone.
No, okay, no, that's not what
That's
I meant.
where I'm from, everyone. Just to give you
That's
the
not.
answer.
What's your origin? Like, what part? Like, your origin?
My origin.
Yeah. What's your origin story?
My origin story
Your
was born.
background.
I was born in Sydney, Australia.
Oh, it's just you
St.
know what
Leonard's.
I'm asking you.
St. Leonard's, Royal North Shore Hospital. That's me. I'm Australian. I may not look Australian, but in my soul, how I identify, how I see myself as Australian, just like you two.
What do you do with the shoes, though? What do you be doing with the
No,
shoes?
wear
but
shoes.
you know what I'm asking, right?
No, I don't. I don't
Are
know.
you trying to find? This is the weirdest form of gaslighting. Karim the gaslighter.
But yeah, I have a West African descent.
Right. Okay. That's
From
so,
Guinea.
yeah.
Conakry?
Who colonized that part? Or were
French.
they? Right. Okay.
French. And I think the Arabics.
How do you feel about the French?
I have no connection.
But this is very different.
Yeah, because I have no connection to Africa.
You're born in India.
Am I born in India?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
What if I told you I was born elsewhere?
Where were you born?
I was actually born right here.
In San Francisco.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
What? Why have you got your accent?
Because I don't know where I don't know. Just it's odd. I don't know.
How much time have you spent in India?
Most of my teenage years. Yeah. Most of my teenage. I don't know what this accent
It's so
is.
funny. You're like, how much time have you spent in India? Most of my life.
So what, you're a dual citizen?
Yeah.
Were you like, you're a citizen, but you carry a jewel cigarette thing?
Wait, no, but
Yeah, I was born
Okay,
here.
what's your story? Because you know what, in all honesty, not to be rude, but I do get you and Riv's upbringing confused a lot. And I kind of compare you two.
probably similar to how you get mine and Karim's
Yes.
mixed up.
Yeah.
We're both from Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
What's
know.
your origin story?
Yeah,
Let's
so-
just go.
I was actually born here in Sydney,
Where?
Campsie.
There's no Campsie in Sydney, Australia.
Yeah, so I was born here.
Trick
and then-
question. There
and
is
then
no
we
Campsie.
Basically
Yeah.
moved back and forth from India to here.
What hospital? Let's go. I told you mine because I'm actually from here. I think you're lying.
You know you had St. Leonard's Hospital?
Yeah?
Well, there's also a hospital in Campsie called Campsie Hospital.
No, there isn't.
Yes.
Let's look it up. Right now, there's no Campsie Hospital. I don't know who you think you're fooling. I don't know. I'm doing this bit.
I know why. I don't know what.
It's a weird bit.
I don't like. Where is
It's
it even
really-
going?
I don't know
Yeah,
where
look,
this
I
bit's
I
going.
know. Like
Yeah.
I'm an anomaly. I'm a weird. Like I don't like. That's
So
something.
yeah, what
Yeah.
happened? So you're born in Campsie. Your parents were living in Campsie.
You're
Yeah.
just an Australian guy.
You're some Aussie. And then when did you go to India?
I don't. I see. That's also a thing. Like I don't. There's a part of me where people. I feel like people don't look at me like I'm Aussie. I always feel like the first.
I
thing
feel
they
like
think,
you're.
Yeah.
I think you put that in your own head, young man. We create our own destinies.
I've heard you do an Australian accent, like go out of your way to do an Australian accent, and then through the stereotype, or like you're doing like a stereotypical thing. You've actually blown my mind. Are you being for real?
No, I'm.
Let's
for
hear.
real.
So you're born in Campsie Hospital, apparently.
That's
I was born in Sydney. I was born in Sydney Hospital. Sydney Hospital in Australia.
I was born
town.
in the hospital, Sydney.
In the hospital in Sydney, in Australia Street, in Oceania Boulevard.
Did your parents move here?
Yeah.
So that
Okay.
was first generation, and you
Yeah.
were born here.
And then when did you go back? When did you make your first
I
trip
think
back?
when I was 5. Yeah.
So you had 5 years. You were primary school.
I did kindergarten in a Catholic school. Yeah.
So you were full getting touched by Australian priests.
No, not really. No, that didn't happen.
But you're
No.
you're having the full upbringing. You got like
Until I moved back to India, right?
Wait, what?
until I moved to India, when I
To
was 5,
India.
right?
We're catching
and then
you
we
on
moved.
that.
I moved back again to Sydney.
When did you go to India? When you were 5, and for how
5.
long?
For about 3 years,
3 years.
and then I
okay.
moved back to
So you're
Sydney.
8?
I moved back to Sydney, and I think living at Castle Hill at the time when I was about 8 to 10 or 11.
8
yeah.
to 10, and then what?
Then moved to India again. And then stayed there till I was 18, and then moved to Brisbane to do uni.
Yeah, so you had 8 years. 10 to 18 are pretty formative
Massive
years.
Yeah.
Very formative as well.
Yeah.
And I think we had we touched on your time there from 10 to 18. That was an international school, was it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I do have to say, it must have been hard. Like, you're getting moved around quite a bit at like formative times.
Yeah. Yeah.
3-year intervals into a very different culture.
Yeah. How did you find it?
Like, are you talking about like moving?
That shift, the back
Both,
and forth. Like
back and forth.
What was the living situations like in India?
I
versus
feel like
here?
it was a lot easier to live in India than
Really?
it is here. For me personally, I think that's
still.
yeah.
Really?
Really?
Not as much now. I feel like it'd be a lot harder to because I've been here almost 12 years now in total.
Okay,
Actually,
yeah.
no, 13. Sorry, I
Yeah,
moved
since,
here like
since you came back at
13.
18.
Yeah, 13.
You've got memories from being a kid of like very different cultures. Like mine, I remember my same small town
Yeah.
the whole time.
Yeah.
People didn't change. Nothing changed. The way people spoke didn't change.
Yeah.
And you were going back and forth like that.
Yeah, and that's the thing though as well. Like I feel like I don't know. The part of me which doesn't like I don't fit in anywhere like completely. If that
Really?
makes sense, I don't fit into the Australian way,
Yeah.
but I also don't fit entirely with the Indian way.
You're
as
like
well.
El Sweatshirt.
Too Indian for the white kids.
Is too
Too white
white
for
for
the
the Indian
Indians.
kids.
And sometimes I get that. Like people think like I get a lot of Indians from India that have moved here just
Yeah.
like last week saying, "Oh, you're too white, bro," and all that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that accent.
They're too white, bro. Like, yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah, and then all
What do
these
you
other
do
things-
that's too white, do you think?
I listen to heavy metal. Like that's the whitest shit. I listen to rock, Smashing Pumpkins. Come on, like
you just
that's.
come up, you're just wearing deodorant. It's like, come
Yeah.
on. Come on.
And I thought we touched on this. Why
I know,
people
we
don't wear
touched on it.
deodorant. Remember we
Yeah.
touched on the previous episode.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
I got a big question.
Yeah.
Why do you sound American?
I pretty you know like I think I just watched a lot of television.
You went to an international school as well, that usually.
Yeah, I think that
Isn't
kind of
that
does it.
weird. The American accent comes out in international school.
Yes.
Well,
Why is that?
I think it's just so that they
Because they're the loudest.
Oh yeah.
'Cause they're the loudest. Yeah.
Imagine being like an Irish kid, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I taught when God."
Hey,
I
shut
said-
up, man.
Yeah. Do I actually sound? That's the thing. I've always hated the fact when people say I sound American. I
That's
don't.
the thing.
Yeah.
Thing.
No, I've always had that. Like, I don't know why people. Yeah. Maybe because I just watched a lot of television and I just picked up like.
Did you find your accent changed? Like, let's say when you went to India at 5, you sounded. What's the language as
yeah,
well?
because you were speaking language, right?
No, I was mostly speaking English. I really
Really?
spoke in my mother tongue back then.
What's the mother tongue?
Your
called
mother tongue
Kannada.
is English. You were born in Australia.
Yeah, but my
that
mother
right?
is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, but my mother
your
is
mother's
Indian,
tongue.
so
It's
it's a different
Indian?
language, which I don't really speak at all.
What's the language?
It's a dialect called Kannada.
Canada. That's a place in like North America.
Yeah,
isn't it?
look, we already did. Yeah, we already did went through that. We're repeating jokes at this point. Like, we've already done this joke before. We've already done this joke. All right. So yeah, so that
No, but
was
seriously.
yeah.
Like, hey, I speak Canada, eh? Where you going? We're in India, eh?
See, one lady told me I sounded Canadian, which I don't. I was like, what?
No, she said you sounded Canadian.
Canadian.
It's because you sound American and you're not threatening.
Like Jimmy Carter.
So how's the Canada? Can you speak it?
I don't really speak it at all.
Can you do the swear words?
No. My Hindi is like not even that good. Like, because once I moved here, I basically just didn't hang out or didn't hang around a lot of Indian people. So I
Yeah.
didn't really. I learned how to read and write in Hindi, but conversing is a different story.
Really?
So, I mean, I learned how to do it a bit while I
Yeah.
was in India, but then when I moved here, especially when I moved to Brisbane, there wasn't a lot of Indians there anyway. So
Yes.
I pretty much lost it. But then when I moved to Sydney, they get a lot of shit. We're like, oh, your Hindi's not that
You
good.
don't know Hindi.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting roasted.
Yeah, but also I'm from the South. We're not supposed to know Hindi. Like that, like, even though it's a
You're
national
meant to
language.
be no Canadian.
Yeah, Canadian, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just go with that, yeah. But yeah, so, yeah, I've always had, like, identity issues when it comes to that. Like, where do I really fit in?
Of course.
Yeah.
I guess you could find your place in music, like with them being a metalhead.
Yeah.
Do they accept you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, it doesn't, like, even in comedy as well, like,
Okay.
or just, like, I don't know, like, I feel like, yeah, I think music definitely was, like, one place where I didn't have to, like, think about, like, who I was, like, which box do I fit in and that sort of
Yes.
thing. I don't really fit into that. Like, I know, like, a lot of people that, they're Australian or they're African and, like, they were born and raised at that one place
Yeah.
and that's who they are. Part of me wishes I had that, but then also I kind of look back and I say, yeah, well, there are a lot of Indian kids that were born and raised here that when they go back to India, they have no idea how to handle it.
Oh, so you can handle it.
I can
So if
handle
you're
it.
going back, you're
Well,
like,
I mean,
how
it's
do you
been-
handle India? What's the trick?
What is the trick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you're Indian, you're not gonna get stared at. That's one thing.
Really?
If you're Jackson or if you're Kareem,
I'm gonna get stared at.
you probably get stared at.
Really?
Yeah, yeah,
Interesting.
I kind of
Yeah.
like
I
that.
kind of like that.
yeah.
I want to be a bit of a celebrity there.
Yeah.
More so Jackson because he's
Really?
white. Yeah,
They like white people, don't
yeah.
they?
They love. Yeah,
They'll
they
be
love-
like, I want to.
They'll literally like. There've been like times where like people would like go up to like white people. Like, "Hey, can I get a photo with you?"
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know what the funny thing is? The Bollywood stars look like Jackson as well.
Yeah, a lot of them are fair skinned. Yeah.
It's so.
Oh,
funny.
what? Really?
It's the funniest thing in the world. If you watch like a Bollywood film, the star is always like he'll come out and just look like you.
And the bad
fair
guy is
shit.
just an average Indian
Yeah.
guy.
or
something
yeah,
like
but
that.
pretty much I'm the
Yeah,
bad guy.
Vishaal.
Yeah.
Jackson's got Bollywood star face.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah,
that was kind of good. I don't know.
with your own identity, with moving forward, would you ever go to live in India again?
I couldn't see why not. I think that would
Yeah.
be an option.
Really?
Yeah, but I also want to like. I've actually been thinking of like moving, like living in another country, maybe living
Where?
somewhere in Europe,
Really? Where?
England.
Oh,
Maybe that's it.
to
because
get back at them again.
Yeah, but also to see some cool bands and cool
Okay.
music, see, like comedy. I think the artistic type of shit.
Yes.
They do it really well. They're just
bro, I think I might have the answer for you.
Yeah.
Literally, India, Australia, they're the two places
Yeah.
that you are culturally. Yeah, they're the two places that you are culturally. Go to a third place. You're there and you're like, yeah, I'm Indian Australian.
Ooh. Good.
You're in a whole
Yeah.
new place. That's it.
And
you don't
that's
have to
gonna be-
identify with either of
That is true. Yeah.
these things fully.
I don't have to go. Yeah.
This will be the so you're going to go to the UK.
Either that, or if I have enough money, probably the States.
Oh, States. Where would you want to go in the States?
I know it's such a
Indiana.
No, that's such a Joe Rogan answer, but probably Austin. But like that's a Joe Rogan answer. Like everyone's
no, but
gonna.
It's true. Like if
I mean, look, New York seems to be too scary of a city to live in.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm walking here.
I don't know. I feel like I like Sydney because it's like a big city, but it's not too much of a big city. Like even when even considering moving to England, I'm thinking of moving to Manchester.
Oh,
not London.
Really?
One, I think London's heavily expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know. You former guest of this podcast, Huey Phillips, has come back.
Yes. We've got to get him on, of course.
Yeah. He's just come back, and he's told me some wild shit that has happened.
What went on?
He saw a stabbing and all that, but definitely get him on. Get him on to.
No, we're going to literally tell. You can tell all these stories. Sorry, Hugh, we're not getting you on. We're going to go through the rest of this episode.
No, he just saw a stabbing from his house. That's basically
an actual stabbing. Did the guy die?
I think he did. Yeah.
Really?
I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Get Huey on, or
yeah.
But
what else did Huey see?
This is the Huey out.
What else did Huey see? How did he kind of find it?
Yeah, I mean, he was on that work holiday visa for like 2 years, and he came back within a year. So I think he probably.
Any crazy stories or other experiences that Huey had?
No, I think that was the craziest one.
What was like the second?
Yeah, but what else did he get up to?
Nice try. No, really, that was the only.
What did Hugh get up to over there?
Literally, no. I actually want to know. What else did Huey get up to?
Just get him on. Like, you could literally
we don't need to get him on.
Why you don't want secondhand Huey Phillips stories? I'm surprised you're not even on here.
What else did he get up to? I'm just curious.
Doing comedy. That's about it.
So which kind of place did he end up going? Where was he like getting?
How far are we gonna go down this fucking train?
What was like the scene like? Did he say anything about how the scene was?
He said it was good.
So what are you doing before bed? What are you doing before bed? Because we're coming to the end of the episode. I'm trying to get your whole...
Yeah. We're going to tie it all back.
So what was like an average day in like Huey's life when he was there? Like how would he kind of wake up? How would he like structure his day?
Yeah.
I'm just curious. Yeah.
I don't know. All right, so to answer...
No, but if you, like just from the information that he told you...
Hey, you don't get to decide who asks questions, Karim, please.
So like from what he told you, what would he kind of do in an average day?
I don't know. That's you only told me that one
if
story.
If you had
that's
to kind of just grab the pieces and like, almost like summarize, or even just use your own imagination of how a day in the life of like Huey Phillips was in England.
Karim, ladies and gentlemen,
would have gone.
Karim, ladies and gentlemen.
Is he having food at home? Is he eating out? Where was he staying as well?
Are we actually going to go down this road?
No, we're not.
No, we're not, right? Yeah, I can see
We're
Jackson. I was like, are we really?
It can be done the easy way or the hard way. Where was he staying?
Okay, just to end this, I think he was like some rough part of London. I don't know which one. I think it's
east or south.
I think it's south. I think that's the rough part. I don't know. All right, let's just. Do
you remember
this.
like? Do you remember like the neighborhood or because he said so he saw it he was thinking he was probably gonna get like pretty solid in comedy. Do you remember the name?
Was he getting up much?
I don't even know what.
How much was he getting up like a week?
We got.
I think we got to end it.
No, but like he apparently. Yeah, he was getting up quite a bit, or
because we're gonna get Huey on, and then we're gonna get him to discuss your time in India.
Yes,
what it's like being an Indian man and going back and forth
back
in
and forth
Australia.
between Australia.
Yeah. Okay. So
Huey, what did he say? Like, because I know there's pretty good Indian food there. That's one thing about the London is really good Indian
I've
food.
heard that.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's Justin Bieber's favorite food.
Really?
Indian food from England.
Really?
That is the funniest thing I've ever heard. Indian food from England is.
What else does Justin Bieber like to do?
Okay, so before bed.
Where's he from?
Well, my favorite's Portuguese food from Ashfield.
But Justin's like from Canada, isn't he?
Yeah.
Where's he from in Canada? Like Toronto? Is he like a?
I don't know.
Does Hugh like Justin Bieber?
Huey likes kind of like old rock. He likes kind of the Clash. I think he went to the.
No, he likes punk. He's a big punk guy.
Yeah, big punk head.
He's a big punk head. Yeah.
What kind of bands does he like? Does he have like any specific bands? Has he told you like what his favorite band is?
The fuck is going on here?
But literally though, has he told you kind of if he's got a favorite band?
Well, I don't know. Like, okay, like, all right. To answer Jackson's question, before going to bed, I don't know. I've been reading a lot more.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get away from this.
No,
shit.
no. I said, what does Hugh do before bed?
Yeah, coming up to an hour.
All right, yeah. So you get home, you take your shoes off, you put your slides
Is he
on.
got like roommates or something?
You order some dinner.
Yeah.
You watch some conspiracy videos. You
He's a big conspiracy
play
guy.
some guitar.
He likes music. Did he even play music?
Are you showering at nighttime?
Yeah, I do shower at nighttime. Yeah, I'm a
Deodorant? No. Do you go deodorant before bed?
Yeah, that's
No,
a big one.
You do?
No, I don't do deodorant.
Sometimes I do because I haven't been showering in the mornings lately.
So you want to wake up?
I wake up fresh and I'm hitting the road, Jack.
Yeah.
Literally hit the road, and I don't even have to. I usually like to do the wet ones under the arms.
I wake up and I'm hitting the chode, Jack.
There you go.
Oh, actually, I do want to tell you guys just quickly. I do want to. I do want to tell you guys just quickly. I got caught in a laughing fit hearing this story the other day. So my housemate, Joe, had two friends over. This couple.
Yes. Hot?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
You know
how
how
about
I
the
do?
girl? What number? What would you like give her?
That's
I
crazy.
know, I'm asking weird questions.
I'm trying to come up with a funny
I
answer.
know,
That's
there's
just
no funny,
crazy.
That's just like she's a 7 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
If she was
Joe-
higher, you would have mentioned it. But yeah.
Joe, no, they're a very attractive couple.
What's
I'm being diplomatic, bro. Move on.
It's good. Yeah, both hot.
So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So Joe's like, oh, this is gonna be so funny because he needed to do a little toot,
Oh yeah.
and he like let out a fart, and he was like waiting for the other two to like smell it.
Smell it, yeah.
And he's like, he got shamed for it. Essentially, is what happened. He's like, oh, do you guys smell that?
Yeah.
Silky goes, oh, it smells like dog food. And Joe goes, it smells like raw meat. And then Joe got really embarrassed, so he couldn't even admit that he had done it.
You got it smelled that bad.
His
Wow.
body is just
Who else could have it been though? They would have known it was him.
no, because it could have just been a smell in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, what are you doing? You're hitting the sack.
Yeah, I read before hitting
What are you reading about?
I picked up Dune.
You're
the other
reading
day.
comments on porn sites.
Reading like text messages from Huey Phillips about what he got up to
We gotta have
in
to-
the UK.
No, I've been reading the movie. Dune.
Yeah,
I'm reading the
I know.
book.
That's like
I've heard the
number
book.
one on Audible.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen.
yeah. I picked up the book, so yeah. I've been
Yeah, how
reading
is
that.
it?
Yeah, it's. I mean, I only just started a few pages, so.
How
yeah.
could you read Dune without seeing Timothée Chalamet's face? That literally seems just like a waste of time.
Yeah.
I would have to get photos of him.
I don't know. That's just me. I read.
Find him hot?
He's all right.
Okay.
I'd rather just look at a picture of him than read the book.
Nah, to each their own.
I just watch like videos of like Timothée Chalamet talking about like what the university he went to for drama. That's
Zendaya,
pretty-
do you think Zendaya is hot?
Yeah.
I think she's like a child. She looks like a child. Like she's got like.
I don't. Yeah, I don't. I
She's
don't
not that
rate her.
childish.
I don't rate her.
Because you don't like black women. That's fair. That's normal for like Indian people. But if you had to be like objective though,
Did you say fair enough?
No, I didn't say fair enough. I did not say
we
that.
got him, folks.
No, I didn't say fair
We
enough.
got him.
No, I had a massive crush on Tyra Banks.
Oh, they're
when I was
not
a kid.
fair enough. That's the problem.
Hey, hello.
Not fair enough. No.
They're not fair.
I had a massive crush on Tyra Banks.
So
when
did
I
a
was
lot of
kid.
Jewish men. Because she had bank in her life. about Tyra controls the banks? I'm a model. What?
There you go.
Did that only just happen?
It's still going? All right.
Yeah,
I've got 20%. We got 20%.
A new thing we're doing. I just decided our guests actually do the sign off for the show now. So, Vishaal, please take it away.
Do we want to touch on anything before he takes it away? Anything else we got to touch on? Anything else that you like in June? What's June about? How's it compare to the movie? I almost don't want you to go. I'm loving this.
Really? Oh, okay.
I'm loving this.
Well, I only read a few pages so far, so like it's all right. Like maybe
You're
it's a slow
reading
read.
it physically?
Yeah, physically. Yeah.
Okay.
No, am I patching?
You're not
Yeah,
patching.
patching.
You haven't had the arms up though.
I'm patching like crazy.
You're
No,
not patching
only
that
in the
bad at all.
only in the right.
You're not
one.
patching bad at all.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Better how I'll be patching. I'll be patching deep.
Yeah?
I'm a deep patch.
You're Patrick Bateman.
I'm
Yeah.
Shannon Knoll.
Why? Because you gotta live. Oh, so bad. Right here.
Right here. This one right here. You ever thought about getting just become a patch guy? Imagine
You could do the
become a
patch.
You think
patch
I
guy.
can pull it off? I've never
Yeah.
tried it.
If you became a patch guy, you would literally just start juggling like fire sticks. Immediately.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
You
If
think I can
shaved-
pull the patch off?
If you shaved your head, became a patch guy, got like longer earrings and wore like flowy clothes, I could really you would be having so much sex.
So much sex.
So much.
Okay.
I'm serious. You'd have so much sex.
All right. I'll keep
But
that.
that's just the truth. That's not even like
Yeah.
you don't even have to do it, but that's just what would happen. You'd be having a crazy amount of sex with hippies.
Yeah.
They would love you. Hippies love Indian men and culture and just everything.
Yeah.
I've noticed that.
Yeah. What is it?
It's the whole mystique.
The mystique of India.
Mystique.
Really?
Remember being a mystic?
Oh no, it's because they believe all that shit, but they don't know what any of it means. It's like,
It's mysterious. Yeah.
And then, like, literally, an Indian guy could go up and be like, "Do you know what that
Do you know
even
what you've been
means?"
doing?
I'm like, no, but I already know I love it. I'll do anything you say from here on out.
Yeah.
Why don't you have a cult?
I'm just lazy, I guess.
Yeah.
No, but that's the thing about being.
If I
in a
was
cult.
Indian, I would have a cult immediately.
But that's. But the thing is, you have to like get up in the morning. You have to like sit. You have to deal with people every day. And
Ow.
yeah,
Sometimes I don't even want to wake up and do my cult.
I just want to watch
Tired.
YouTube.
Yeah.
And then you're like, no, you got to
It's
speak
like,
to your
hey,
followers.
you've literally got
Yeah.
there's people out there that needed to hear from you today.
That is the reality. We talk shit on like a cult leader and think they're a
Yeah.
bad person. I don't want to wake up every day and do that.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
At a
course.
certain point, it becomes a job. And
It's
they
a
have to
job.
wake
It's a job for
100%.
everyone. Yeah.
Oh,
Literally.
I just wish I could do X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
People are coming to them and say, "Help! I've got like leprosy or whatever."
Yeah. You got to perform miracles. You got to have sex with everyone's wife.
Yeah.
that must be.
That must get boring.
That's gotta
Boring.
get old quick.
That's gonna get old very.
It
let's
does
say
get old quick.
You're a cult leader.
Yeah.
First night where it's like, hey, all the women, you come into my
Yeah.
bunk or whatever, and I'm having sex with all of you.
Yeah.
Second night, you go through the motions. Third, I'm probably gonna make it through maybe 5 times.
Yeah.
Until I'm like, oh gosh, I'm actually doing this again.
Yeah,
Really?
that's why like a year into it, you got to be like, I got to find a way to kill all of us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
No, that's I think why they do that. They put that shit in the Kool-Aid. It's like, look, I'm done
Yeah, I don't want to be embarrassed.
fucking all of
I
these
can't
people
walk away from this thing.
or
Yeah.
talking to these people. These
Yes.
people are mental. Like
I'm
they
out of
think
cum.
They literally
I'm
think I'm a
literally out of cum. If
I'm gonna come, Jerry. I'm gonna come.
if I have
George
sex,
becomes a cult leader.
if I have sex with one more person's wife, just like I can't even feel it anymore.
That has happened. You have too much sex to the point where you just don't feel it. Like
Oh, who was it? It was. I think we may have talked
you
about it.
read about that?
The Bikram. Wasn't he having sex with
oh
all
no,
these women?
non-consensually as well.
Really?
Yeah.
He was just making it
What?
so. He was
An
making
Indian
it
guy?
so hot in those rooms.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I know, right?
he was making it so hot in those rooms that they got a bit woozy.
yeah.
Oh.
He invites like Drake Bell to a class. He's
I
like,
knew you were gonna.
"Not
I
again."
knew you were going to go there,
Yeah.
and that's where we're gonna sign off.
okay, cool. we can sign off there.
No. Okay, before we sign off,
Yeah.
Saved by the Bell?
yeah.
Something there?
Oh.
Nah, there's not. You do your thing.
Yes. So let's do some 2 plugs. I'm doing Laugh-In and the 6th of April, and I'm doing a new room opened by 2 comedians. One you would know, Liz Elliott. She's opening up a new
She hot?
one. You know Liz Elliott and Kimberly Snow
She hot?
doing the first night on the 10th of April, and I've got a TikTok with all my guitar covers
You got
on
a
there.
TikTok?
Yeah.
Dang.
It's called Vishy Played Guitar. Sort of a take on the David Bowie song, Ziggy Stardust song. And yeah, so yeah, that's all I got to plug. And anything else you want to add?
Thanks for coming on, Vish, man.
All right.
And peace out from the Saucy Boys.
There you go.
Woo!
Free Josh Bell. Oh, Drake.
Free
Oh,
Drake
his
Bell.
name is.
Yeah, free
Good night,
Drake
everyone. Josh Bell. What kind of a crazy person I am. What about
What about Kendrick Lamar Bell?
what about Malcolm in the Middle East?
Yes, no, maybe.
where's Dewey? Where's Dewey?
I don't know. Do we? I don't know. That's a great song.
Any other ones?
No. Sorry. Ended on Malcolm.
Get out of here.
East.